What's up, guys? Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back with another Borderlands 2 Retrospective. This is a fun little series where we talk about some of the more significant moments and events in Borderlands 2's life cycle to give those that came in later on with Borderlands 3 or those that were too young to remember just a little bit of perspective of where we've been while waiting for Gearbox to give us some information about where we're headed. And today, we're rewinding time back to the days when the first Ultimate Vault Hunter pack released. And with it came a level cap upgrade from 50 to level 61, a resettable playthrough with increased difficulty, and the biggest changes of all. Loot Midgets were now legendary Loot Midgets. You see, before the UVHM release, Loot Midgets were in the game. They were farmable, but they didn't drop anything worthwhile. It wasn't until the UVHM patch that Loot Midgets had an increased chance to drop legendary loot. However, the next day after UVHM released, when I uploaded a video of my first pearl dropping from a Loot Midget, yeah, the community exploded. What was once a useless feature of the Doctor's Orders mission, overnight became an instant classic farming spot within the community. And for the next few weeks, Vault Hunters across Borderlands were knee-deep in midget corpses, trying to get their hands on the new E-Tech relics, pearlescence, and we finally had a reliable open loot pool farming source for some of the harder world drop legendaries like the Conference Call, the Bouncing Bonnie, and the Fire Bee. That is until the day the Loot Midgets died. April 24th, 2013. Gearbox, not learning a lesson from their first time nerfing farming in Borderlands 2 with their 24-hour raid boss lockout, decided it would be in their best interest to secretly push a hotfix that removed the Loot Midgets from the Doctor's Orders mission. And for the second time in less than 3 months, Gearbox would try to nerf farming in Borderlands 2. However, they thought this time was gonna be different, because during December, Black Ops 2 ended up fixing their launch issues with network interruptions in their multiplayer, but they also released a DLC that contained Nuketown Zombies. So you have this combined with the fact that the Hammerlock DLC released in January, and it fell lame on a community that was just coming off Captain Scarlet and the Tour DLC, and were expecting way better. Gearbox thought they didn't have to face the backlash of the Call of Duty community because they were busy with the zombies. And they secretly disabled the Loot Midgets overnight. So now, with Yoteslaya having his full attention on Call of Duty as his main content, this would be the first time that I was forced to step up into a community leader role. And I would go ahead and lead the charge against Gearbox and their legendary loot midget nerf. Now, even though I was a smaller YouTube at the time, gaining support for this was actually a little bit easier than I expected. You see, the first time, they only had to deal with backlash from very early endgame players trying to farm Pyro Pete. This time, though, everyone in the community, no matter what level, what playthrough you were on, it didn't matter. People were farming, midgets were dying, and loot was dropping.
Life is good. You know what I mean?
And this would become, at that time, my fastest viewed video, gaining about 30 to 40,000 fucking views overnight with an overwhelming outpour of support that mobilized the Borderlands community on social media, causing a shitstorm unlike Gearbox has ever seen, forcing them to revert the loot midget nerf within 24 hours. Yes, you heard that. The shitstorm was so big from them nerfing the legendary loot midgets in the Doctor's Orders missions that they were forced to reverse the patch within 24 hours, giving the Borderlands community their biggest victory over Gearbox and their constant need to make changes to the game that no one wants or ever asked for. And introduced Randy Pitchford to a name that he would hear many more times over the next decade. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, and really thumb up on a video. I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. But do you remember when Gearbox tried to take away one of the community's most beloved pastimes? Do you still, to this day, enjoy farming some loot midgets? Could you imagine how awful it would be to farm some of the legendaries in Borderlands 2 that have no discernible or targetable drop without the ability to farm the Doctors or loot midgets? Yeah, shit. Getting a conference call would be damn near motherfucking impossible. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. My name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see y'all motherfuckers later.
Yeah. That was awesome! Please stop. Silence! That's that!